Hi friends, welcome back to the new session. In the previous session, we have discussed about some of the concepts of force and pressure and other topics. In this session, we will discuss about the concept and as well as bits related to light and shadow. Let us start the session. Here, the light and shadow. First one, we need to learn about what are the luminous objects. So luminous objects are objects like the sun that gives out or emits light of their own is called as luminous objects. So luminous objects are the objects which is like the sun that gives or emits. Always sun will emit the light by its own. So it is called as luminous objects. So these are some examples of luminous objects are, as I said earlier, sun and a torch light and an electric bulb. They will give the light by their own without depending. The sun won't depend on anyone. It will give the light by its own. So it is a luminous object. Coming to this, here in this chapter we need to discuss about transparent, opaque and translucent bodies. So first of all we will see what is transparent. So here in the name is transparent. So here name itself says the transparent. So if we are able to see the clearly through an object, if we can able to see the clearly of the object. Let us take one cover. So from the cover we can see the other side of the object easily. So such kind of the things are called transparent bodies. Example for transparent bodies are air, water and clear glass. So these are some of the examples of transparent bodies. Coming to the opaque bodies. Opaque bodies are if we cannot see through an object at all. Let us take one example, like we have a wooden box. If we want to see the other end of the side, so we can't see from the wood. So these kind of objects are known as opaque bodies. So these are some examples, like first one is wood, books and desks. So these are some of the example of opaque bodies. Even the human beings are also example of opaque bodies. In the coming session we will discuss about it. So next, translucent bodies. So these are some objects through which we can't see but not very clearly. Such objects are known as translucent body. So here we have transparent bodies and opaque bodies and translucent body. So from the transparent we can able to see the other end of the part. Opaque bodies are unique bodies which we can't see the other end of the side. Translucent bodies are a partial bodies from which we can see only partially, not completely. So here is the example. First example is thin sheet of plastic, ground glass and butter paper. So these are some examples of translucent bodies. Coming to here, these are some points, important bullet points. We need to remember it. So let us discuss about it. Opaque objects. So opaque objects do not allow light to pass through them. As I said earlier, it won't allow the light to pass through them. So it won't allow. Like we can say example, wood won't allow the light to pass to the other end. So next one is transparent objects allow light to pass through them and we can see through these objects clearly. So transparent bodies is a name itself predefined. So transparent we can able to transmit the light from one end to the other end. Translucent bodies allows light to pass through them, not completely but partially we can transmit the light. So here the fourth point is very important point. Shadows are formed when an opaque bodies comes in the path of light. Let us take one example, like we have a torch light. So it is transmitting the light. We have on the switch, then it goes transmission, it will transmit the light. And if we have a person near here, so as I said earlier, human beings are opaque bodies. So when the light transmit to it, it will opaque body, it won't allow the light to pass through, but from the other end, apart from the opaque bodies, the light will flows in the other end of the objects. So in this way we can see the shadow of a person in the other end of the place. So this is how the shadows will form. Everyone thinks like light and shadows are same, so that it is transmitting the light and it is depending on this, so which is not correct. Both are completely different. So images are very different from the shadows. So yeah, fifth point, images are very different from the shadows. Next one, sixth point, light travels in the straight line only. So light only travels in the straight line. So let us see one example, like one person is standing here. He want to, like here one candle is blowing. So candle is blowing like this. So he took a pipe and he want to see from this pipe whether this light is blowing or not. So he tried to see this. In this way he can able to see the light blowing. But if we took the pipe as bend shape, so in the bend shape he can't able to see the light blowing here, because the light will only travels in the straight line. It will go like this, it won't go like this and see the candle blowing. So this is the one good example for this light is only travels in the straight line. Remember that light only travels in the straight line. So seventh point, speed of the light. Actually we have the speed of the light as 3. Actually we will say 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meter per second. But here lakhs. So 3 lakhs kilometer per second it will travel. I will tell how it is changed to 3 into 10 to the power of 5 meter per second to 300 kilometer per second. So before going to the beats, we will see how it is converted to 3 lakhs kilometer per hour. Here, as I said in the previous, 1 kilometer equal to 1000 meters. So here 3 into, if we want to convert into the meters, we need to multiply here with 1000. It will convert into 10 to the power of 8. So 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meter per second would be the speed of the light. If we are asking about, we need to observe that if they are asking meter per second, then we need to write 3 into 10 to the power of 8, or else we need to write 3 into 10 to the power of 5. So 3 into 10 to the power of 5 kilometer per second. We need to see the option whether he is asking meter per second or else kilometer per second. If he is asking meter per second, we need to write 3 into 10 to the power of 8, or else if he is asking in the kilometers, we need to write 3 into 10 to the power of 5. Okay, let us go to the bits. Yeah, here is the first bit, a body which emits lights by itself. So as we discussed earlier, so a body which emits light by itself is known as luminous objects. Opaque body which does not allow the light to pass through. Shadow is completely different. Non-luminous is different. So here option C is correct answer. So the example for luminous body is sun. Okay. Next bit, wood. Wood is as I said in the earlier session, so wood won't allow to transmit the one side to other side. So it is homogeneous, which is wrong. So transparent, yet no, it won't allow the transparent. So this one is option is wrong. And translucent body, not partially, wood won't allow this one. So opaque body is the correct answer. Next bit, air. Air is, so in the atmosphere we have air flowing around the atmosphere. So if we torch the light, then it easily transmit to the other end. So it is a transparent medium. Homogeneous is wrong, transparent correct. These two options are wrong. Next question, thin sheet of plastic. So as I said, is thin sheet of plastic is an example of translucent body. If you have any doubt in this, go back and watch the lecture carefully. Next one, light travels in. As I said, this one is very important bit. Light only travels in the straight line only. It won't in a curved path, zigzag way, or none of these are wrong. So it only travels in the straight path only. Next, the object does not allow light to pass through it. It won't allow means it is an opaque body. Without seeing this option, we can say light does not allow to pass through. This one example is opaque bodies. So coming to the next, stars. So stars are, as I said in the previous slides, sun is a luminous body which can generate light by its own. So it is a luminous body. Even stars is also a luminous bodies. By its own, it can emit the light. So option B is correct. These two options are wrong. Next one, speed of the light. As I said, speed of, if he is asking in, we need to see whether he is asking in kilometers per second or else meter per second. If he asking kilometer per second, we need to write 3 into 10 to the power of 5 kilometer per second. As I said earlier, 1 kilometer equal to 1000 meter. So we need to add these 3 zeros to here. So 3 into 10 to the power of 5 into 10 to the power of 3. So it is in the form of a power m into a power of n equal to a power of m plus n. So we need to write this 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meters per second. So here he is asking speed of the light in kilometers meter. So we need to see the option. This is 3 into 10 to the power of 5 kilometer per second, and 3 into meter per second, which is wrong, and 3 into 10 to the power of 4, it is also wrong. 3 into 10 to the power of 4, 30,000 is also wrong answer. So 1 2 3 4 5, it is 3 into 10 to the power of 5 kilometer per second. So option first one is the right answer. Okay, coming to the next question. Yeah, here is the important one of the important question. The light from the sun reaches the earth. The light from the sun reaches to the earth. We need to calculate it. First we need to see the distance of sun to our earth. So here is the distance from sun to earth. This distance is 150,000,000,000. So the distance from sun to earth is this one, and from the sun to earth, these are traveling. The light should travel to sun to earth. So here we have one calculation. So speed equal to distance by time. So speed equal to distance by time. Then we need to calculate what is the light from the sun to reach the earth. Then they are asking about time. So time equal to distance by speed. So we need to see the distance 150 000 divided by what is the speed of light, as I said, like 3 into 10 to the power of 5. So it is kilometer, but here kilometer per second. So if we cancel 3 zeros, 2 more zeros, and 3 ones are 3 5s are 500. So we need to cancel kilometer, denominator will go to the numerator. So it is coming as 500 seconds. So time equal to 500 seconds. We need to see 1 second. If they are asking about seconds, so we need to convert it into seconds. So we need to see 50 divided by, we need to calculate in minutes. So 50 divided by 60. So it is, we need to convert the minutes into seconds. So we need to see, it will come as 8.33 minutes. So what is the light from the sun to reach the earth is 8.33 minutes. So convert this into minutes. So it will come as 8.33 minutes. Okay friends, thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this video, please do like, share and comment. If you haven't, watch my previous video and then go back and watch it.